Hey everyone, welcome back to Light Shine Desserts, where you can get your daily dose of baking, the Word of God, decorating, and much, much more. So I'm going to basically be showing you guys some stuff that I've baked throughout the couple of weeks. So the thing you just last saw were some carnival cookie bars. It has like brownies, Oreos, golden Oreo sprinkles, all that good stuff. And so what I'm currently making right now are macaroons, not macarons, macaroons, that coconut type of cookie thing that you bake. It's gluten-free and dairy-free, and I do have some people that like at school who need to eat like gluten-free or dairy-free stuff. So it's a nice dessert where like anyone can eat it, and it's like again gluten and dairy-free. So yeah, I feel like the taste was good. Like it wasn't like the best thing ever, but like if I was given this, I would like eat it and I would like it. Usually it's like dipped in chocolate, but that has dairy, so I didn't really do that for the ones that I gave. But again, I would rate it like maybe 7 out of 10. It was still pretty nice to eat. And so this is another thing I made for some staff at my brother's school, some decorated ornament sugar cookies. And then the next thing I'm going to be making is hot chocolate marshmallow surprise cookies. So it's basically like a hot chocolate cookie base. Then you have like a marshmallow, cover that in some like melted chocolate, and then you open it up. It's a surprise marshmallow. We didn't have any hot chocolate because my sister drinks it a lot and it ran out when I didn't even know. And yeah, so it's basically just like an intense double chocolate chip cookie without the chips. But this is a peppermint cookie bar that I made, that someone asked to make that at my school or in my class. So I made those. And I brought these sugar cookie peppermint blossoms to school, and then also had some of them at my Christmas party. I was going to give these also out to some of my neighbors, but they weren't all here because obviously people go out for the holidays. So I gave it out to some, and then the rest like I just used for the party. And for our New Year's party, I made these cupcakes and also had them in a treat box, which I do have a video up if you would like to see that. And then here are some chai cinnamon rolls. So this is like before it was doing the second rise. And then here's afterwards. I did make it like overnight, so it didn't rise enough to where it was like super duper fluffy. It could have risen some more, but it did rise enough to where it would still be like nice and fluffy texture, at least when you first eat it. And so right now I am making some strawberry jam because I'm going to be filling these into some chocolate cupcakes. And I also had a caramel sauce, which I'm doing right now. I really wanted to try practicing fillings again for like cupcakes. For jams, I used to add like cornstarch, but then I would end up making it too thick. So with this, I didn't add any cornstarch to the jam, but it still got thick enough, I think, if you just let it stay on the heat for a while. I tried doing this type of design, but it didn't really work out as well as I would like it to. But I was going to cover it in like some drizzles and some chocolate, so it should still work. And so the cupcakes, I couldn't tell if it would stick to the wrappers just because of like the type of batter, since this is really liquidy. So I did like add some spray before putting the cupcake batter into the wrappers and then putting it in the oven. But I don't know if that made it stick even more. I do have my first order coming this week, so I am making chocolate cupcakes. I'm going to be putting them in these liners right here, so we will see if it sticks or not. But right here, I wanted to do like a rosette. I should have dyed it pink just to give it that kind of like pink for like strawberry or red that's going to be in the middle. But I didn't do that. And again, I was just going to have the rosettes and then maybe have some like sprinkles just to obviously, again, differentiate it, make it different than the caramel one. But I decided to add this little swirl thing on top, which that could have been pink. And that's what I was thinking, like, should I add this and then should I make it pink on top? But yeah, I didn't do that. I just added some gold sprinkles. And I tried looking for some pink sprinkles that would kind of match, or at least like some sort of red thing. But I didn't really have bright enough pink, so this is the closest that I got. And so right now I'm doing the caramel drizzle. I've kind of seen this in a video of a bakery doing it, where they had like the caramel and then they crisscrossed a chocolate drizzle. So it's going to go the opposite way. I wasn't going to do this at first, but I was like, I feel like it needs a little bit more than just the caramel. So it did add some stuff to it. Again, it didn't look as great because of me trying to open up the cupcake wrappers just so then they wouldn't like really stick when people are eating them. As you can see, some of them are kind of already opened a teensy bit. But again, I wasn't selling them, so it still worked out. I think people still liked it. And then I'm adding kind of like a half of a Milky Way chocolate and then also a Rolo. I was trying to do either one, but I only had 5 out of the 6 for both of them. The only one that I had like 6 or more was Twix, but that would be a little bit too big for me. So yeah. And this is what it looks like in the end. Again, I still think they tasted good. I also made some blondies at school. The fudginess of that wasn't really too nice in my opinion, but I also made some macarons and they finally worked. I was going to make a video, but I was like, nah, let me just keep it the same. Some of them did overbake a little bit, but thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, tips, or things you want me to bake in the future, feel free to comment down below and have a blessed week. Bye.